Yep.
Sweet. Alright, my name's Robert. This is my 1989 Ford Laser, and I'm going to use it right now to prove once and for all that the vaporizing fuel tank actually works.
And don't worry, for all you people out there, yes, we are going to blur the number plate out.
Yeah, we're going to do this in a continuous shot so there's no arguments. Now the first step is disconnecting the fuel line off the carburetor. If I can get this fucking thing out. Now there's no electric fuel pump in this car, because like I said, it's a 1989 model. If I can get the effing thing off. Oh shit. As you can see, it hasn't come off in a while. Now I'm going to pull the fuel filter right out and block both ends of the fuel line. So there is no disputing that the engine is not getting any liquid fuel whatsoever. There we go. As you can see, that is the fuel line to the carburetor, now completely disconnected. Now, just so I'm not running fuel out everywhere, but we'll put a bolt in either end. Now the next step, because the car was just running on liquid fuel, is I will start the engine. As you can see, the fuel line is disconnected. I will start the engine and run it until the bowl in the carburetor is completely empty. So there is zero fuel in the engine whatsoever. There's no tacho on my dashboard.
And it shows that you're nearly completely out of petrol anyway.
Yeah, it's nearly out of fuel anyway, so this is a good idea.
Yeah. What? No, we take continuous shots, that's all we're in the video.
And that is it. He will not start. It had no fuel in it. See? Empty. There is no fuel in the bowl whatsoever. Now the next step is to remove the air filter filament so it doesn't block the fuel vapor going down the air intake. And like I said, I'm doing this in a single continuous shot, so there's no disputing what I have and have not done. As you can see, the car is now completely out of fuel in the carburetor. It will not start. Air cleaner comes out. And this is the vaporizing fuel cell. As the standard design goes, the two agitator lines run to the bottom of the tank to stir up the fuel and make the vapors. This line only goes just in, and you quite literally just have to take the end of the pipe, put it up your air intake, and run it right up to where your air cleaner filament would normally sit. As you can see, that's it there.
You have to prove there's no thing going to that. You want to lift it out?
There's no fuel. I can't. It's pretty jammed in there, but I can lift it out. As you can see, it doesn't have any fuel lines or anything external connected to it. It is literally just a jerry can with a few hoses jammed into it. And if I can just get it back in there again.
Now no one can say that we've got a fuel line running through there.
Yeah. I want to make sure there is no disputing that this actually works. This is 1930s technology. A mechanic who worked for Ford originally designed the system, and they put it on their Thunderbird V8s. They were getting 240 miles to the gallon out of their Thunderbird V8s, and the fuel company gave them so much guff that they fired the inventor, and they were ordered to remove all the carburetors off all those Thunderbirds, take them to the dump, and run over them with a bulldozer while he watched. And that was the report that I read.
And if we can find that report, it will be linked in the description.
Yeah, it was on one of those moto website things where they were trying to tell you about all the inventions and shit that the petrol companies have stuffed everyone up on. Now, it's important that you get a good seal on everything. So you got to make sure you've got a good seal on your air cleaner. All your gaskets are in place. I've siliconed the pipes up so that it can't suck any air out from anywhere. Now, as far as fresh air goes, because this car is designed to have a turbo fitted, it has a turbo manifold under here. So it sucks the fresh air in from here, but because the pipe goes up past that, it's going to draw more vapor than fresh air. Now, once I've got the air cleaner reattached, I should be able to start the car. Hopefully. All going well, it should start on the first pop.
It's showing that that's still disconnected.
Yeah, it's still disconnected. Once your engine runs in, I find that they idle a little bit slower on vapor, so I just adjust the idle screw as per normal. And now, we can take it for a test drive. I'm now running 100% on fuel vapor. Now running off fuel vapor, running on liquid fuel on this car, I average 8.5 litres per every 100 kilometres of travel. With the vaporising fuel tank, I average 2 litres to the 100 kilometres. And look out the front. As you can see, the car runs perfectly normal. In fact, if anything, I find I get more horsepower running on vapour than I do off a liquid fuel. This system can be fitted into any car, even cars with electronic fuel injection. You just need to disconnect the electric fuel pump. As you can see, we're doing 70 k's an hour. I'm in 4th gear. The car is running exactly as it does on liquid fuel, if not a little better.
Being the age of the car?
Being that it's a 30-year-old car, yeah.
Well, look at the dash side of it, look at that.
Now on the 1 litre of fuel, usable fuel that I have in the vaporizer under the bonnet, I can get about 55 kilometres out of it. So I'm actually averaging just less than 2 litres to the 100, more like 1.8 or 1.9. I don't have exact figures yet because this is only a prototype. But I decided to go around the block and up the big hills to show you that there is no lack of horsepower. We're going up a pretty decent hill here, still accelerating. Like I said, makes no difference to the way the vehicle drives at all. I think this is a pretty good proof of concept video, don't you?
So far.
Doing 20 kilometers an hour over the speed limit at the moment, so I better slow down a little.
Oh well, we're in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, that's all really good. I don't think I've put enough fuel in the vaporising tank. Here we go.
Yeah, we did only put about a litre in.
I didn't even put a litre in. I only put about 500 mils in the bottom of a Kinga Fox. Look out, Mum, go the other way. But I think that's a pretty good proof of concept to show that the system does work. Works quite well. There we go, we got power back now. Let's stir it up a bit.
So I guess
just had to suck a bit of vapour down it, give it a few extra revs and let it just build up slowly. No, I don't think we're going to make it back. Damn it.
Don't worry, my ute has blubber.
Oh, we're not far. Yeah, that's it. She's just died.
Should have bought the jerry.
I should have brought the jerry can, then we could have just topped the bastard back up. I better roll it back off the road. Oh well, that was a pretty good test run anyways. Considering it's a prototype, it needs a bit of work. I need to put a fuel line into it so I can keep it at a constant fuel level. That way I don't have to get out every 50 kilometers and put another fucking litre of fuel in the jerry can. I will be hooking an electric fuel pump into the vehicle at some point. And right now, we're going to have to walk back home and get some fuel.
And as it's going to take a while for us to walk back,
We might as well end the video here. I
Yep.
think that's pretty much proved that it worked anyway.
don't forget to like and subscribe and to share it to all your friends.
Absolutely. Don't get ripped off by the fuel companies anymore.
Locking is best to point.
Oh, why would you lock your car out here? Look where we are. Well, I like living in outback Queensland.
And as another proof of concept, one day soon, probably in this year, we're going to do a hydroxy generator in the car.
Yeah, I'm planning on running the car entirely off hydroxy gas.
Even though he won't let us run it off both because he reckons it's a waste of time.
Well, there's no point running your car off of two separate fuels. If you're going to run it off fuel and hydroxy gas, you're using it as a fuel supplement, and it's what all the kits online do anyway.
Yeah, we had the other one though. We wouldn't have that problem.
Oh, my hydroxy generator that I've designed is half the size of the kits that you can buy online, and I'm getting 4 times the volume. Or more.
Well, that is the 12-minute mark, so yeah, like and subscribe. If you don't want to, well, I don't like you back on my channel. Bye.